Hi guys, our association is called Airway Co. We specialise in designing products for all the airports to enhance customer passenger experience. Within the past several weeks we have come up with 6 different concepts. However, today we would like to introduce to you one of our favoured, which is called the power table. Okay, so basically, first of all, our problem statement is a large amount of first-time flyers become lost in selected airports, etc., so they get lost, etc. Yeah. So basically, what we want to do is we want first-time flyers. They need to know basic procedures of the airport and like more information to reduce getting lost, saving time, and more importantly, actually have a good experience and make it to their flight on time. Okay, so it's stated by a person online. Brisbane Domestic Airport is a great place to come home to, but not so good if you're a backpacker looking to kill time for a couple of hours in transit. So, for example, say if your first time travelling, there's like a delay of some sort, and you sit there and it's your first time there, you don't know what's available for you to use, etc., etc. But at the same time, to save them time, we've come up with this product, so it's called the power table. Okay, so the main points is for this, there's long queues at airports. First-time flyers, obviously they wouldn't expect it, but sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. The lack of communication and information, so there is an information desk occasionally here and there. Sometimes there's people there, sometimes there isn't. There's flyers, but say if you're a foreign first-time flyer or whatever, something you wouldn't have a clue. So delays, the cost of internet, food expenses, also the cost of entertainment. So say if you're waiting around, cost of entertainment, you need Wi-Fi to just access your phone, something like that. Okay, so this is our prototype. Show everybody. Yay! Cool. Alright. That's called the power table, and basically, imagine this guy, it's our decided to go spontaneous trip to Sydney, hasn't done much planning, hasn't checked, been waiting for his flights, etc. But you know how like when you go to an airport there, it's expected you show up like 2 hours beforehand for check-in and stuff like that. Sometimes you show up early and you still got to wait 2 hours, and when there's a delay, you've already waited 2 hours, you've got to wait another 2, etc., right? So, see, in this case, it came to his attention that his flight was delayed, and has to fill in the time while he waits for it. Okay, so this is basically what would happen. He'd go in, he'd check in. Okay, so he'd check in, etc., and then he'd go look. Basically, he's looking for something to do now because he's got his flights got delayed. Sits down at one of these tables. Yep, cool, and it has a scanner for his boarding pass. Beep. Okay, so basically on this, to show them again, you got like power plugs and stuff. So you got USB, you got power plugs. So if you had a laptop, say if you had a laptop on you, you can entertain yourself via so you won't run out of batteries. There's a USB port, so and all that. So basically, the information you could get from this also is like, firstly, if you're looking, because he's traveling to Sydney in this case, he'd look for example, destination information on the weather. So if he was to hit the weather thing, yeah, this would come up, or something similar. This would come up with the information of the weather of where he's going. And then say if he was going to hit the destination, so he's still going to Sydney, that's the weather information. This would be like things to do, stuff like that, things he can visit. So this is killing something, so it has like the broad information of where he's going, whatnot. Okay, cool. And then again, like say if he has his own USB, he wants to listen to his own music, etc. Plugs it in, earphone slots, you can consider it, and then basically just go through his music files, etc. So in other words, this is like innovative, interactive, and it keeps him busy for the next couple of hours or so. And this is already built, supposedly it's built onto the seats that we wait while you're waiting. So yeah, that was basically my whole scenario. Basically after that, once it gets to time towards the flight, it comes closer, about 10 minutes before boarding, it will notify him because he scanned that's the purpose of scanning his boarding pass. Yeah, it will give him like a 10 minutes notice that he has to board the flight now or soon, etc., depending on how far away he is from the gate. And yeah, any questions? No? Cool. Okay. So instead